Good evening, everyone. My name is Naomi Anna-Boltson. I'm a Presidential Director with Manatech, and I want to welcome you onto our webinar tonight. And you've made a really great decision to come and check this out. I know somebody's probably invited you onto tonight's webinar, and your decision to come and check it out is a really great decision. 5 years ago, I decided to check out this thing. And I have to tell you, I was a little bit skeptical at first. I thought, oh, I'm not sure about this. I'm not even sure I can do something like this. But what I want you to do tonight is don't come with any preconceived ideas. Come with a really open mind, willing to open up your mind and start to dream again, start to imagine what life could be like. Because, in 5 years, my life has totally changed. Our family's life has totally changed. 5 years ago, we were really struggling. We were struggling to make ends meet. Sometimes, there wasn't even enough money to pay for the groceries. We were getting further and further into debt, and it was looking like we were going to have to sell our house. I had been a teacher previously and had also owned my own business, but I didn't want a traditional business, and because of the long hours it wasn't really conducive to having a family, which I have 3 kids. But I also didn't want to go back to teaching, so I didn't really know what way to go and what to do with my life. I really felt like I had no purpose, but I knew I wanted to do something, but I just didn't know what. Well, I came across this business and I got started initially really just to try the products because I was that unwell at the time too. I didn't even actually think I could hold down a job. So I started on the products, and within 3 weeks, I started to feel like a different person. And within 6 weeks, I couldn't believe the difference in my body, from someone who couldn't get off the lounge and pains all through their body, constant headaches and foggy head. I now had energy, and my family actually got their mother back. So I thought, wow, these products are absolutely amazing. I'd love to actually build a business. So within 4 years of building the business, I was earning a six-figure income. Not only that, within that time, my income was building all the time. I was able to travel the world, places like Tahiti, Vietnam, Club Med China. I've been to the USA a few times, and to Mexico, up in that top right corner, you can see in Mexico, visiting the orphanages our company supports. We were able to take our family for a dream holiday to Disneyland just a couple of years ago, and also a South Pacific cruise and to Hawaii. So many places I can hardly remember. But we've just been that so blessed, and this was from a family that could only afford to go camping or to visit other family. The great thing is also that my business now nourishes 600 children through our M5M, which I'll tell you a little bit more about. So I'm so excited to share this opportunity with you. I know it changes lives, and you'll hear some other stories of some other women in our team that it's changed their life too. So tonight's webinar is about one decision. That one decision, I made mine 5 years ago, but one decision can change your life, but at the same time can change the world. So who are these women entrepreneurs or Yummy Mummy team? We're just a team of ordinary mums, grandmas, singles, even men in our team, but we just are passionate about, helping other people and helping change the lives of malnourished children too at the same time. You can see some of our team on our travels around the world. There's Mauritius and Tahiti. We were just in Tahiti last year, absolutely beautiful. Club Med China. Over there on the right was in Vietnam, and then we have our gala nights here and dress up nights. We really have a lot of fun together, and that's what this is all about. So tonight's presentation is a guide to business ownership. And let me ask you a question. Now, I want you to really think about this, because your destiny is shaped by the questions you ask. Quality questions lead to a quality life. So let me ask you this question. Think about this, okay? In 2 to 5 years, if time and money weren't an object in your life, what would you do differently to what you're doing today? Think about that. 5 years down to the track, if time and money, if you didn't have to worry about, rushing your time, you didn't have to be answerable to a boss, you had the freedom of time. Money, you didn't have to worry about money or where it was coming from. What would you do differently? Would it be to have more free time and be able to do the things you love? Would it be to travel the world? I mean, we've been able to do that straight away. People in my team have earned overseas trips in a few months. Would it be to be able to give back? Maybe you just want more freedom to work when you want to work, where you want to work, how you want to work, who with. You have that freedom to make those choices. Or maybe you're thinking about your financial security. I mean, you don't have to be old age to think about that because, we really need to be thinking about that now, women. It's really important to think about our financial security as women. You see, this is the challenge. Women are looking for freedom to work around their families. They don't want to be told what days and hours they have to work. They're looking for flexibility to work the hours that they want to work. To be able to attend children's events, to be able to be home with their kids when they're sick. The problem is debt is out of control and the cost of living is rising. We need to look for a way to support the family income and really bring that financial security. But, many women are finding, they go out and they get a job and then they have to put their kids in childcare. But with the childcare costs increasing, they're hardly even bringing anything home at the end of the week. This is another big issue for women. 50% of marriages end in divorce, and in the first year after that divorce, a woman's standard of living drops an average of 45%. Many times women are out of the workforce caring for their children or, during pregnancy, and so they don't have those skills often up to date. And so their standard of living after divorce really drops down. And job security is at an all-time low. I mean, even if you are in a secure relationship or you've got a secure job, it's actually at a really low at the moment. Actually, futurist Thomas Frey says the world of work is going to turn upside down as 2 billion jobs, that's half of all employment on the planet today, will be gone by 2030. Now, if that doesn't concern you, I don't know what will. We need to be looking for another way to bring in financial security for our families. We need to look for a way to make sure that we have that residual income coming in, even if we do have employment. So there's two choices. You can either shrink your dreams to fit your income or expand your income to attain your dreams. Now, many people are, they're not even having any dreams because they're just struggling to get by. But what if you can start to dream again? What if you can think about traveling and getting a new car or doing renovations or buying a house or, all those things that you've dreamed about? I mean, many people, your heart is crying out for more, but you're settling for less. Robert Kiyosaki, the best-selling author, says it's more important to grow your income than cut your expenses. It's more important to grow your spirit than cut your dreams. The problem when we stop dreaming is we cut our spirit, and I see that all the time. People are just getting by day to day, the drudgery of doing the same thing and not being able to live the life they desire. So what do the experts say? Well, Robert Kiyosaki, he's a very well-known businessman. He's an author. He's an investor, and this is from his book called Cash Flow Quadrant, a best-selling book. And he says this is the reason why we are where we are. Okay, so over on the left-hand side is 90% of the people, but only 10% of the wealth. So over on the left, you have employees, so you have a job, or you're self-employed, so you own a job. So self-employed people might be a hairdresser, and so when you work, you get paid for it. If you don't work, you won't get paid. You're owning a job, and if you don't work, the income isn't there in both of those places. But over on the right-hand side, you have 10% of the people and 90% of the wealth. So as a business owner, now usually as a business owner, you're looking at, 500 people working for you. So that's a pretty big business and probably a very expensive business to get involved in. That's when you own a system and people work for you. But our business, you own a system, but you work with people, and that's how you build your business. And of course, the bottom one is as an investor where money works for you. Well, Robert Kiyosaki said he looked at all the business model and he said that network marketing is the best business model for moving from that left side, whereas there's only 10% of the wealth, over to the right side where there's 90% of the wealth. And he said that network marketing is the best way to start to change your mindset to become a business owner and build your financial freedom. He said the number one way to increase your wealth, don't get a second job or a third job. They just steal your time. Start a part-time home business. Many women today are working hard to have it all. They want the great career, the exciting income, and the chance to have quality time with their families or for other personal priorities. But most women sadly are struggling to make it work. They're either trapped in traditional jobs that don't allow much flexibility, or they're enjoying full-time motherhood but missing the regular paycheck and the chance to use their talents outside of the home and feel like they're achieving something. The one opportunity that seems tailor-made for women is direct sales or network marketing. This business model provides women with a great deal of choice and freedom. You get to decide how much money you make, the hours you work, who you want to work with, and even how you want to work with them. More than that, this is a business of transformation. I know when I first heard about network marketing, I have to say I was a bit skeptical. I'd heard about things in the past and we'd even been involved in things that didn't really work out. But when you're part of a team and you get the right training and you're part of a successful team, you learn how to do network marketing well. You see, women in home business is one of the fastest growing sectors of the economy. Direct selling has created more 6 and 7 figure income earners than any other industry. So if you're looking to make that 6 or 7 figure income, then this is really the industry that you want to be in. I mean, you can even retire your partner. The ladies within our team are regularly the top achievers for all of our company because of the specific strategies that we'll teach you in how to use social media and Facebook to build your business. Through social entrepreneurship, we make a difference and help those less fortunate, which is a big part of what we do. And social media has made it easier for women to share. You can build your business from anywhere. I mean, if you've got a phone or, a Wi-Fi, that's all you need to build your business and you can get going. So what is the ideal business model? You may have been looking at other business models, and I know, I had a traditional business model. I had a franchise, and I have found that this business model is the absolute dream business model. Number one is social entrepreneurship, and I love this side of the business because we get to make a social difference. We're making a difference in the world. We're not just making money, but we're also making a difference. You can work it around your family, and that's the ideal model that we're wanting, with a shop or going out somewhere, you've got to go away from your family. You don't want to do that. There's low startup costs. I mean, a lot of those other businesses, you're looking at hundreds of thousands of dollars to set up. Well, this business you can get started for the cost of a pair of shoes. It's amazing. Consumable and patented products. Now, by that I mean that people need our products every month. It's not like maybe a mascara that you might need every 6 months or whatever. You need them every month. And the products are patented. So that means that nobody else has our products. We have over 118 patents at the moment. And you can only get those when you have very unique products. Our competitors have maybe one or two patents on their products. Leverage long-term income. The unlimited income potential is there for you. Work anywhere, full or part-time. It's totally up to you. We have people in our team with full-time jobs who do this on the side, just to build that residual income. And you will get full training and support, plus the training to use social media, like I already told you. And the systems are already in place. You don't have to work anything out. You're coming into a team that's very supportive and has all the systems and the training there ready for you to start making money. So what is social entrepreneurship? Well, an easy connection to make is a company called Tom's Shoes. When you buy a pair of shoes, they give a pair of shoes to a child in need. Or over here, we've got a company called Thank You. They have water, and when you buy a bottle of water, they give clean drinking water. They also have things like muesli bars and muesli, great hand washers and shampoos and things even now. So great products. I always support them because I know that when I support them, then, someone in need actually gets something. Well, we've got a similar business model. When someone purchases one of our products, we donate a month's supply of nutrition to a malnourished child. It's absolutely incredible, this business model, and it's so rewarding. So what is network marketing? I think sometimes we get a bit confused. It's simply a change in distribution channels. I like to call it, home franchise, having a franchise from home. It's as simple as that. The traditional business model, you have the manufacturer, middleman, retailer, then you. Well, in network marketing, you have the manufacturer, you, and your social network. See, 78% of people trust recommendations from friends versus only 14% for advertising. So you're really leveraging the power of referral marketing. It's such a great business model. So who is Manatech? Manatech was founded in 1994, and so we're not a company that's been around for just a few years, like many companies out there. The average in this industry is about 5 years. So I've seen a lot of companies come and go, but we've been around for a long time. And actually, we are ready to relaunch our company just in a couple of weeks at our big international convention. We're relaunching, we're rebranding the company, all fresh marketing, all new products. And so we're looking for key people right now to work with. We're looking for key people to bring on our team. This is going to be huge. This is going to explode. And so we're looking for people to help manage that, that demand that's going to happen. So, make sure you get back to that person that added you. We operate in 24 countries, and actually we have a vision to operate in 100 countries by 2020. So we're opening countries more and more all the time. 100 actually and 18 patents now. Tens of millions have been invested in research and development. We are a research and development company. You don't get patents like that, and you don't have the clinical trials like that if you are not. And we're a public company. So we really have a revolution in wellness, in finance, and in mission. And the great thing is 20 million servings of nutrition have been donated in 2014. So Manatech really is the solution. Now, one of the things that you may find with Manatech, if you trust Google, which I would highly recommend not trusting Google, because pretty much on Google, if you research any company or any celebrity or anyone doing anything out there, you can even find a paperclip scam. It's absolutely crazy. But churches, all sorts of things, you're going to find some negative things. Because new ideas do face challenges, and all truth passes through three stages. First, it's ridiculed. Second, it's violently opposed. And third, it's accepted as being self-evident. Did you know that hand washing before surgery was actually ridiculed and violently opposed? Before, of course, now it's accepted as being self-evident. You must wash your hands before surgery. Well, the same thing happened with our products. So in 1996, patents were issued for ambitose complex. People were getting incredible results on our products. And they were unfortunately saying things like, oh, it cures this and it cures that and it cures cancer and things like that. And so what happened was the pharmaceutical companies didn't like that. And so glyconutrient science was questioned in 1999. And the company was in trouble for what the associates were saying about the products. Our products are incredible, but they don't cure. They help support the body so the body can function properly. But you know what? In this present day, the benefits of glyconutrients are affirmed by multiple scientific studies. So you'll not find anything in the present day because we have too many scientific studies proving that what we say the glyconutrients do actually do. You see, we have this global crisis. Malnutrition affects more than 925 million people globally. In developed countries, it's underdiagnosed and undertreated because it's largely unrecognisable. So we have this classic face of malnutrition, but the problem is this is the new face of malnutrition. Overfed, stressed, the elderly, people aren't getting the nutrients that they need from their diets. You think about green harvesting, cold storage, our soils are depleted. And so even though food might look the same, it doesn't have the nutrients that it used to. And, we don't have to look too far to see that there are so many diseases now that just weren't there. And so nutrition really is the missing link. So, industry saw this problem, so they decided to create synthetic vitamins. Over 95% on the market are synthetic. And, many people are surprised when I actually show them on their shakes and on their vitamins. I show them the ingredients and I show them that that's actually a synthetic ingredient. When I say synthetic, I'm talking about things like coal tar, petroleum, and ground up rocks. They're considered natural, so your supplements might say natural, but they are not real food. And I certainly don't want to be eating the sludge on the bottom of an oil barrel, thank you very much, or giving that to my children. So you can get your nutrients from a chemical plant or you can get them from a real plant. And I know where I'd rather get them from, and that's a real plant. And Manatech products are 100% real plant nutrition. We have a patented process to get those products, those real food technology to you. So absolutely incredible products that no one on the planet has. No one on the planet has 100% plant-based real food vitamin and mineral that's standardized. That means what it says is in the packet is on the packet, because believe me, a lot of them say something's in there and it's actually not. So we have this strong global demand addressing key global markets. Weight management, which is huge. It's a $583 billion global market. Now, this is why we need people to come on board right now so we can train you, because we are about to launch the only plant-based protein, natural food sourced shake on the market. Okay. Plus, it's actually a whole system of 3 products, so a fat blaster and a cleansing product. We are the only company that is going to have these products. And so, if you can see the demand for weight loss products, and you know that we're about to launch on top of what we've already got incredible products. We're about to get another whole system. Then we have skincare and anti-aging. That's a $39 billion market. Sports performance, a $6.7 billion market, and nutrition and integrative health, an $82 billion market. Manatech has it all. This is the story of discovery. So when you think about ambritose or our glyconutrients, um, it's required by every cell in your body. Every cell needs ambritose to function properly. And when you don't have these 8 glyconutrients in your body, they don't communicate properly. And so when they're not communicating, they're not telling each other to nourish me, to repair me, to destroy me, to protect me, to regulate me. And so without that communications, they don't know whether they're good cells or bad cells, so they can start attack. And we're seeing all these autoimmune diseases, and so many other things that are a problem with that. The National Academy of Science, which is the premier scientific body in all America, to be in that scientific body, you actually have to be a Nobel Prize winner or be invited by one. So it's a very high, highly regarded Academy of Science, and they put out this report called Transforming Glycosides, a Roadmap to the Future. And this is what they said, not us, not Manatech. Manatech didn't say this. This is what they said. They said every disease that affects humans significantly involves glycans. That's pretty big. Glycobiology now is taught in universities, and it's becoming a big science. We have the patents on this. We are the only ones with the natural patent on glycans. And that's in our ambritose. So it's validated by scientific studies. It improves brain function, improves memory, improves concentration, improves attentiveness, improves mood, enhances the body's ability to respond to bacterial vaccines, supports cellular communication, supports digestive system function, and decreases irritability. An absolutely wonderful product. And we have that in all of our products. So in Nutrivirus, this is also a great product. This is our all-in-one product. Nutrivirus has the glyconutrients in it again. It has the antioxidants, and essential vitamins and minerals on a real food base of rice bran and organic fruits and vegetables. Now, that's a powder. You can add it into any drink or into food. I actually just put it down my throat with a bit of water. Not everyone does that, but, it's a wonderful product for the whole family. Today I just added it into my daughter's shake, and they don't know it's in there, but it adds that extra nutrition for them, especially because she's studying she's in Year 12 now, so making sure she's getting that nutrition for that brain function. Absolutely incredible. Plus, we call these our happy pills in our team, and we need happy hormones. Did you know that the hormone system controls fat metabolism, how hungry, satisfied we feel, cravings? It regulates sleep, moods and emotion, happiness, sex drive, stress, metabolic weight, mental alertness. Now, just raise your hand if you've ever had problems with any of those areas. Have you ever had problems with, I can see hands waving, flying around. You know what? I think a lot of people have problems with those areas, and they don't even realize that it's actually because of their hormones. How hungry and satisfied you feel can be linked to your hormones. Well, Plus is a natural hormone modulator. It gives you the nutrients that you need so your hormonal system operates effectively. We need between 50 to 80 megagrams of phytosterols a day. In the modern diet, we're only getting between 1 to 3. So you can understand why, There's so many issues out there. And this isn't just for women. My husband takes it for stress and for sleep. And, and also my teenage daughter takes it. Really, really important product. And children, they produce hormones too. So important product for the whole family. While I'm talking about children, we all want healthy children. I don't think there's a mother out there that doesn't want healthy children. But we don't maybe not realize that the products that we're giving our children are causing a chemical overload in them. We're giving them more synthetics in their diet. But our products are plant-based whole food nutrition. So we have the Manna Bears, which are like a chewy little lolly, and kids love them. That's the ambritose in for a child form, which is a great for kids. Immunostat, perfect for especially this time of year when there's colds and flus. I just give one when my kids start to get a bit sniffly, and it really does help. With keeping kids healthy and the whole family. We had a story, one of our team members, he's a nurse at a medical centre, and he says he takes 2 of those a day because, he's around a lot of sickness. He takes 2 of those a day, and he didn't need any flu shot. He hasn't been sick for 2 years, and all these other, all the other stuff, they're always sick. And then we have Nutrivirus for children, and also GI Pro, which is for a healthy gut. That's for the whole family to make sure that your gut health is well, because about 70 to 80% of your immune system is located in your gut, and it's also good for mental health too. The great thing is when you're keeping your children healthy, Manatech donates a month's supply of nutrition to a malnourished child. And this is what I love. Those same glycans are in this cream. It's an advanced skin matrix rejuvenation cream. And what happens is it gets deep into the skin matrix, and it does that cellular restoring. Absolutely incredible product. I've used many high-end products in the past, but never had a product this good and producing the results that this is. 100% had smoother skin. And this is only in 8 weeks. We're actually finding people having really amazing results after about 4 to 6 months using this product. And those wrinkles are disappearing, and those fine lines, the skin is just glowing. Because the thing is, it also has 8 powerful botanical ingredients. Many botanical products out there on the market might have 1 or 2 botanical powerful ingredients, but we have 8 in ours. So you've got those botanical ingredients, you've got the glycans, and L'Oreal released a synthetic glycan cream, and that was full of synthetics and all sorts of chemicals. But what they said about their glycan cream was, and this was through Yves Saint Laurent, Forever Liberator, and they said this is one of the most amazing scientific breakthroughs we've had discovered in relation to anti-aging. The products are set to be the holy grail of anti-aging for many women, given their proven efficiency. Glycobiology is opening up a whole new area of possibilities when it comes to skincare. And yes, we know that. We have the natural patent. They wanted the natural patent from us for this Yves Saint Laurent product, but we kept that patent and we put it into our own skincare. Does it work? Oh my goodness, yes it does. It's absolutely, this is me up the top, and you can see those deeper wrinkles. They're just gone. I had sunspots forming all down the side of my face. And they after about 4 months, they kind of crusted up and then just left, and I haven't had any more appearing, and more and more were appearing. So absolutely incredible products. And remember the fat loss I was talking about? Well, this is our fat loss product now, which is Osaline. What it does, it helps you lose 3 times more fat than muscle and beat the rebound effect. So it's a specifically formulated whey protein blend that includes advanced protein peptide technology. No one on the planet has a product like this. I mean, there are a lot of whey products out there, but no one has this formulation, and it also has the glyconutrients in it. It is a true protein, so there's no fillers, and it's not synthetic. wow, there's so many synthetic and chemical based products for weight loss out there on the market. And, I'm so proud to be with a company that has these natural products. And like I said before, I've got Annette on the line, and she's just going to share her testimony since getting started with Manatech. So, Annette, are you there?
Yep, I'm here. Thanks, Naomi. Look, about 5 years ago, I was tired, both physically and mentally. My self-confidence had disappeared, and I wasn't the woman I once was. Now, for 7 years, I'd been working in aged care industry. Now, while the job did bring many rewards, I found that it was an extremely hard environment to stay positive and happy in. So, as a result, after a long discussion with my husband, I did decide I needed to go into another direction. So that's when I found the Yummy Mummy Entrepreneurs. In a few short weeks, I started to notice a big change in my outlook on life. I was a more vibrant, happy person. My confidence was coming back, and I was talking to everyone I knew about what we had found. Now, through the training and the support provided through this business, life was definitely looking up. So as a result to my new outlook, things started to move pretty fast. So within about the first 6 months, I had earned an all expenses paid trip, staying in a five-star resort to the Gold Coast for my husband and myself. Took about a wow moment, to go from downhearted and defeated person to a five-star holiday in 6 short months. I knew I had to be doing something right. Now, I'm the first person to say that life is not just all up and up. Sometimes life gives you lemons. It's what you do at those moments that either makes you or breaks you. Now, to tell you, I've had a lot of my share of lemon moments in the last 5 years. But if it wasn't for the support and system that we have with our team, my life definitely would have taken a very different path. So I just want to give you a really quick overview of my last 5 years. I've had 3 weekend trips to the Gold Coast, a weekend trip to Adelaide, a weekend trip to Melbourne, a weekend trip to Sydney, 10 days away to Dallas, Texas and Mexico, and in 2 weeks I'll be in Dallas again for 5 days and then New York for 5 days. I've had a week away to Club Med China and also a week away to Tahiti. Now these were all expenses paid. Now it's not just the holidays. Now all this is happening while I'm impacting the lives of these malnourished children worldwide, and I am making a great income. Now, none of this would ever have been possible without making a simple decision, a decision that has not only given my family and I a real sense of freedom, but the realization that I can be a powerful, confident, independent woman. So please don't settle for less when your heart is crying out for more. Become a Yummy entrepreneur. We'd love to have you. Believe me, it's easier than you think, and you'll be able to achieve your dreams. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all come on board. Thanks, Naomi.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Annette. And they hadn't travelled before outside of the country, and so what a great thing. This business has given income and freedom, but also lots of great experiences. Then we have sports nutrition, and we have Olympic athletes and sports people all over the world using our products because they are natural plant based, and they have to be really careful about that. Bounce back is also, not just for sports people. It helps. It's a natural anti-inflammatory. So people with inflammation in their body, sport is great for arthritis, pain. So great natural products to support those areas. And remember what I said, this is the before and after that I love. This is Aura from Guatemala. When she first began receiving nutritional support, she weighed what a 5-year-old should. The problem was that she was 10, her skin was pale, she had no hair on her head, and her health was quickly fading. Today, just over a year later, Aura is a healthy 12-year-old that runs, plays, and is attending school again. How awesome is that, to be part of this incredible mission and change these children's lives? So there's two sources of income. We have the active income bonuses and then the long-term income. So this is a fast start income, and you can earn this bonus all the time. You can keep earning it. So for champions, come on at $5.98, you earn around $800. Now, like I said, I mean, this is a great bonus. I still earn it at my level, and it's a really nice little bonus to keep coming in. Think about what you could do with an extra $800 every month. Um, but then we have our long-term income. So as a regional director, um, you're earning around up to about $5,000. The target for that is about 1 to 3 months. But the thing with that is, and listen very careful, this business is an asset. Now, if you think about a job, if you think about a job, that's not an asset. But this business is an asset. So if you were thinking about earning that kind of money coming in, that up to 5,000, you would have to have $91,000 sitting in the bank. I don't know how many families have an extra $91,000 just sitting in the bank to earn that 6% interest, to bring that income in. So, this is a wonderful asset. And that extra $300 to $400 a month can really start to make a difference in a family income. But you can keep going and get to a national director. And on that, you're earning up to about $14,000. The average for that is about the target is about 3 to 6 months. And so you're really seeing that extra $1,000, who could use an extra $1,000 a month in their family income? Who would raise your hand if you would like just an extra $1,000 a month? Would that make a difference for you? Yeah, absolutely. I'm seeing hands going up, but I know you want more. Yeah, we want more. We're women. Of course we do. So as an executive director, you can earn up to about 60,000. The target for that is between 12 and 24 months. The asset value of that is about $1 million. Now, I don't know many people with $1 million sitting in the bank, but this is what this business brings. You can start to see how you can really reduce your mortgage, get a new wardrobe, or want to have a big wardrobe for that, and have the freedom to travel the world too. And I'm just going to bring our Executive Director, Sandra Spence, on, and she's just going to share her testimony since she's been with us in the business. Sandra, are you there?
Yes, I am, Naomi. Thanks so much for inviting me on. Hi, everybody. My name is Sandra Spence, and prior to joining Manatech, we were a one-income baby boomer household. My husband was going to have to work into his late 60s or 70s, we were figuring, as super was not going to be enough for us to retire on. Financially, our retirement was not looking good, and that's the case with a lot of baby boomers if you look at the statistics. I wanted to help, but I wanted flexibility because I'm an Anna and my husband is a shift worker, a bit complicated, so I didn't want to go back to 9 to 5. One of the most wonderful things that's happened to me was being introduced to this business. I can tell you, I love that I can be here for my grandchildren. Any events, I can go to those. I'm building a great residual income to fast track my husband's retirement now, plus do something of great purpose, building a lasting legacy. And you've just seen Aura there, and yeah, it's just an amazing thing to be working in an industry, in a business where we get to give back. I'm now an executive director, as Naomi just said, and with our company, and that's in under 3 years. We've now travelling the world, and that certainly wasn't in the picture before I joined the company. I've had many all expenses paid trips here in Australia, as well as 5-star trips to China and Tahiti, and in just a few weeks we're off to the USA, to Dallas and New York. It's just an amazing change in our world. Also, a big change for me is my health. My health was totally transformed due to these fantastic products. Before using our products, I suffered from insomnia for over 12 years, and I'd tried everything, drugs, naturopaths, you name it. I had restless legs most nights and mornings. I lacked energy, and I battled with my weight, and I had neck and back pain and was a regular at my local chiro because of that. Now, my story is that I sleep, I have heaps of energy, my legs are no longer a bother, and I've released 13 kilos of fat without rebound. We all love our Osaline. And I don't have the aches and pains that were normal for me. The chiro doesn't see me anymore. Now our financial situation has changed dramatically, and I love helping others to reach for their dreams too. I love my team, and I love what we do as a team. And my business is supporting over 200 children through our Mission 5 Million. And like Annette and like Naomi, I would just love to see you join us. It is the best decision that I have made. Thank you so much, Naomi.
Thanks so much, Sandra. And obviously you can keep going, and as a presidential director, you're earning about a six-figure income. So the target for that is about 2 to 5 years, and that's what I was able to do within the 4 years. So you can really see that you can change your family's life, but you really can. It's been an incredible journey for us, and a lot of our team are on a faster track than even I was. So that's really exciting to see women in our team achieving great things. But you can keep going, and obviously, no one wants to stop there, and keep going on to earn, 500,000 plus as a platinum presidential. So more time for family, freedom, and options to do what you want to do. So which option best suits you? We have the Champion Pack, which is $5.98. Now you get that amount worth of products, and I'll tell you a little bit of. We have a special at the moment. You have unlimited earning potential. Plus have access to those power bonuses I was talking to you about before. This really is the pack for people who are serious about building a big business from home. But we do have another option, which is sort of our sort of stepping stone to what you want. It's a basic pack for $12, but you do need to purchase what products that you want to use, and pretty much, you just replace what you're currently buying with the Manatech products, and then you just order your 100-point order each business period. So either a bottle of youth or Osaline, you can change your order to whatever products that you want. The children's products, it's totally up to you. And then you can upgrade from that basic pack to a champion later on as you build your income. Like I said, if you become an all-star and sign up today, you'll receive a free bottle of our incredible antioxidant, which gives you the antioxidant value of 10 fruits and vegetables. It's absolutely incredible. And a bottle of youth, which you'll absolutely love. And also our tool of the month, which is our CDs and books. That help you grow personally. And that's the great thing about this business. And you've heard from Sandra and Annette and also myself, is that you actually grow as a person. You become a bigger person, and you help others achieve and do great things too, which is absolutely awesome. But we also have technology so simple that anyone can use this. And our granny, which is Sandra, we call her Groovy Granny, she didn't come with any skills or anything in that area, but she's been able to build a great business using Facebook and technology. We have a team app, so you can pretty much run your business from your phone. Absolutely wonderful to be able to do that. We have a full training and marketing system. We have team websites that you can access, and also pre-written emails, so it puts your business on autopilot. Like I said, you've heard so many stories, but you know that you can travel the world with Manatech. We have 2 overseas incentive trips that you can win each year, and then many local ones too. And they're always doing great incentives for us, just to reward us for building our business. It's so simple. We get rewarded for building our business. So all it is one decision. You are just one decision away from the lifestyle of your choice. That's all it took. One decision for myself and Sandra and Annette and so many others in our team. Women who are doing incredible things for their families. But it all started with that one decision. And you may look at this and think, oh gosh, I don't know how to do this. I've never done this before. Well, neither did any of us. but we just decided to let go of that fear and decide to not live our fears, but live our dreams. You may look at this and think, oh, I don't have that money to get started. But what I've found is when people really want to change their life, they find a way. They find a way to get that money together. What is it that you're looking for your life? More time with your family, to be able to just enjoy life and not to struggle and just to make ends meet. Do you want to be able to give back more? Give to people, or just freedom to live your life how you want to live with it, not be dictated by money or time or bosses. The purpose of life is to lead a life of purpose. You know, Richard Branson said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, just say yes, then learn how to do it later. And we hope that you'll say yes. We hope that you will join us, because we're looking for people to work with right now so we can start training you up. This is going to be huge, and it's going to be huge with you or without you. And I hope it's going to be with you, because we're going to see six-figure income earners created this year within our team. I have no doubt. And so be part of that, and we'll look forward to welcoming you on our team. And so get back to that person that invited you on this webinar. Let them know what option best suits you, and we'll see you soon in our team groups. Thank you so much. Good night.